Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Sheikh, to be very honest, nowadays I find it really hard to find halal earnings being an IT graduate. Suppose if I work as a web developer, sometimes I have to work on projects like female undergarment websites with inappropriate images. So if I refuse this project, after a few more halal projects, there might be another haram project. So even if I change the track and shift to an AI related track, sometimes there I also have to work with haram projects occasionally. And if I keep refusing haram, this is problematic from the company's end because no company allows an employer to pick and choose. And Sheikh, I'm not a businessman material, so I can't quit my job to start a business. So given this situation, how can I continue my career while maintaining my religious principles?
When you say sometimes, Fahim, what is the other side?
Sorry, Sheikh?
When you say sometimes there is haram, what is the other side of this equation?
I mean, Sheikh, sometimes I don't have to deal with such haram projects.
Alhamdulillah.
For example,
Alhamdulillah. Say, the issue is everything in life has haram and halal. And this is your test. Allah cannot put you or would not put you on earth without being tested. As mentioned in the very first 2 or 3 verses of Surah Al-Ankabut, the spider. Do people think that they will be let alone to claim that we're believers without being tested? Nay. We have tested those before them and we shall test them so that it would be clear and proven who's telling the truth and who are lying. So this is your test from Allah. And Alhamdulillah, not all projects are related to female underwear. Alhamdulillah, and there are cars, there are furniture, there are commodities, there are food products, a gazillion options. Why only choose female underwear? I don't know. So there are many options. Now, you're saying that not all companies, it's true, but there are companies that will accept. So look, you can say in the interview, it depends on how high level your expertise are. If you are a high level employee and they know that you are an artist and you are an excellent, hard working individual, they will look the other side when you tell them, listen, I'll work for you, but I don't deal with riba, I don't deal with insurance, and I don't deal with women photos. And I'll design the web for you as much as you want. They'll accept it. And alhamdulillah, you have the expertise to be a freelancer. You can do work for people for half of the price they would get from such companies as yours. And when they see the quality and the professionalism that you have, you will get customers over and over and over again with time, after the grace of Allah, of course. So believe that Allah is your provider. Inna Allah huwa al-razzaq dhul quwwati al-mateen. Believe in that nobody can provide for you except Allah. And if you seek Allah's provision through halal ways, Allah will give you without account. The moment you have weak iman and think that, oh, I have to do something haram, otherwise I will not have a job. Look at these grocery shops in the middle of Muslim countries. And they are, mashallah, practicing Muslim owners. They pray in the first row of the masjid. You go to their grocery shops and at the counter you'll find cigarettes and tobacco. Akhi, this is haram. Said, I know, with a big smile. So why are you selling it? Said, because if I don't sell it, people will not come to me and they will not buy groceries from my shop and I'll lose business. Said, mashallah, very smart remark. I could not have seen it a mile away. But let me ask you a question. Who's the Razzaq? The people or Allah? There's a big problem in people's understanding of the beautiful names of Allah. And this is why when we say, we have to focus on Aqeedah. This is all what you guys do. Aqeedah, Aqeedah, Aqeedah. Yes, because this is what the Prophet taught ﷺ for 13 years in Mecca. And then another 10 years in Medina. Aqeedah. Without Aqeedah, you have nothing. You have only rulings, halal, haram. Doesn't do you anything without Aqeedah. If you worship graves and you do everything halal, haram correctly according to the fiqh, you go to Jahannam, to hellfire for eternity. Because your aqidah is corrupt. If you don't know Allah's beautiful names, if you deny Allah's beautiful names like many sects and cults do, and you say Allah doesn't have a face, Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't have hands, Allah Azza wa Jal does not have istiwa on the arsh, Allah does not speak, Allah does not do, A'udhu billah. Who are you worshipping? Nothing. So all of this is related to aqidah. Once you know that Allah is the Razzaq, al-Kareem, then you have no problems or issues.